Most media are trying to go into the whole digital thing, okay? But printed media, specifically newspapers and his newspaper, have a hard time getting into this whole digital thing. And the digital part tends to be a version of what is printed, right? So he's asking, how do you start going into the whole digital migration and trying to use the internet to connect to these communities while still being a printed media?
CNN did a very good job when they first started out. They realized that there was no way they were going to ever be able to compete with digital without doing some digital. So they started letting their users submit content, and they called them iReports. And then they could submit content, and as soon as people started seeing that, they said, okay, I understand how the two can work together. Once the two worked together, people weren't afraid of it. CNN wasn't afraid that, I mean, nothing's going to replace, I love the newspaper. I love reading the New York Times on Sunday. Nothing's going to replace that, but you have to work with digital. You can't ignore it. So your best bet is to let your users work with you to create that digital output, and then they will embrace it as well. And more importantly, your bosses will see that it can make money and be beneficial.
Is there any specific advice that you can give to us at the moment of building strong relationships between customers and companies through the medias, through the social medias, knowing that we are communication strategist creators?
The best thing you can do is to listen to your audience first. Too many people use social media as a way to broadcast without actually listening. It's like the joke, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so we can listen 2 times as much as we talk. You want to listen to your audience first. Hear what they have to say. Get their questions, answer their questions. If you're just talking at them, they're not going to listen to you. But if you engage them in a conversation where they feel like they have a part in it, they'll come back to you.
Okay, ella estaba preguntando sobre el tema de cómo generar relaciones entre uno y el cliente o el consumidor cuando uno es como un estratega de comunicación, ¿verdad? Okay. Entonces él dice como que el problema es que mucha gente está tratando solamente de mandar mensajes, pero no están escuchando. Dice que hay un dicho que es que tenemos 2 orejas y una sola boca para escuchar 2 veces la cantidad de lo que hablamos. Entonces que uno siempre tiene que estar constantemente escuchando a las personas, sobre todo en lo que son las redes sociales, y que la gente que realmente se siente escuchada va a volver a uno, va a volver a la compañía, va a volver a escucharlo.
Okay.